He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I'm doing a new segment and I'm going to start reviewing podcasts. Now I don't know about you, but I am obsessed with podcasts. It all started when Serial came out a few years ago. I was obsessed. I listened to every single episode. I went bananas for it like everyone else. I listened to season 2, which wasn't as good, but season 1 literally got me started on podcasts, and I am 2 years deep, and I've been listening to all sorts of podcasts, so I figured I will start a new segment on my YouTube channel and review some podcasts. I'm just going to get right into it. The podcast that I am recommending and reviewing is called S-Town or Shittown. It is brought to you by the makers or the producers of Serial and This American Life, and it is hosted by Brian Reed. Now this story, it's a 7-part story. It's about 7 hours long. They just dropped them all and you can binge listen to them. Now this series is about this man named John McLemore who is basically, he's like this genius guy and he's living in Alabama in this shit town and he just wants to get out of this town because it's so backwards and so regressed, and he's just like this intelligent genius guy, and it's like, what is he doing living in this shit town? And all he does is complain about it, but he never leaves. So he, in 2012, I believe, he contacted Brian Reed, the host, one of the producers for This American Life, and intrigued him with this story of saying that someone basically got away with murder in his little town, and he wants to expose it. That's how the whole series gets started, but it takes some turns. That's only about the first half of the 7-part series, and it takes some turns from clockmaking to treasure hunting to more deaths, and just crazy stuff starts happening in family feuds, and there's all these characters, and it's just very well done, very well produced. It's very listenable. Listenable? Is that even a word? It's only 7 hours long. It's a little shorter than Serial, and I don't know, I was just intrigued with this story and what was going on with this poor man's life. It's sad, it's depressing, it's annoying. He annoys you, he makes you laugh. It's just a very interesting podcast about this man living in Alabama. That sounds really boring, but it's not. The story takes place over about 4 or 5 years, I think, from beginning to end, and they just dropped it all at once. You'll know why as soon as you start listening. There's a reason why they did this. They probably could have started releasing this a few years ago, but I think they just wanted to get the entire story, which is still going on. I just looked it up on the internet. But it's called S-Town. It's an incredible podcast. I highly recommend it, and you should check it out. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.